are getting spicy today, you guys. When men fight back against woke people after the election. I already did the video before the election. Oh, here we go after. And I bet this is like twice, if not, sorry, I'm a bit sick, 3 times worse. Also, we don't need the you laugh, you lose counter. Yeah, we definitely are losing at this one. I'm definitely laughing.
Sorry?
What's a nonce?
Whoa, what, you just called me? Sorry, can I have this lady arrested? She just called me a I've got it on video. Can you arrest her? A public order just called me a You just called me. You just called me a Sorry, can you take her away? Sorry, can you take her? You can't call people that. You cannot call people that. You can't call people that. Yeah, you can't call people that.
What is wrong with her?
Jail. No.
Why is she acting like this?
Yeah, I've got it on video. Yeah. I've got it on video. Her saying it right to my face. So it's a public order offense. I hope she gets arrested. I don't know what happened there.
Because you won doesn't mean we don't remember who the you voted for. And just please don't test your gangster on me, because you will end on a stretcher. So serious. Nobody talk to me unless you want to swing. If you want to fight, text me, call me, whatever.
The woman you just seen,
she's definitely ready to destroy you. Wow. I feel so sorry for her. I'm so, like, the empathy is literally like coming at, like, I can't. I'm vomiting empathy for this person.
is a school teacher from Connecticut who made a bunch of TikToks threatening people who voted for Trump, and she was forced to resign.
She's literally threatening people.
This is not who I am as a professional or who I am as a teacher. I've devoted my...
You're a teacher. Your kids in school probably know about your social media. This is public thing that you're posting. It's not like friends only to see. You posted this on TikTok or Instagram stories. If one of them is following you or gets to you, like, they can exactly know what you're saying. And you should be the example as a teacher to your own children and, like, the children of the school. I mean, like, this is crazy. Like, how teachers are teaching our students, our kids, our future generation. This is the example.
Whole life to this, you know, preparing my whole life. I always wanted to be a teacher from the time I was a young child.
I always wanted to be a gangster.
And, you know, I finally worked my way up to that. And I am well respected, which I appreciate.
Oh, remember the vomiting empathy part? Oh, here we go. Now she's the victim. How do they play themselves as the victim so easy, man?
I love my students. I love their families. I love the people I work with. And, you know, I'm just trying to do what's right now to get my life back on track and get back.
How about saying sorry? And how about admitting that was wrong what you did?
Back to what I love, and it's my biggest passion in the world.
What's your message to those parents?
Those parents, I am so sorry that you had to see that side of me, because the only side of me I ever wanted you to see was what you saw.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
The only side I want you to see is the side you saw. Teacher! Teaching us.
I don't really agree with this because I'm not a fan of cancel culture on either side, but I do think you should keep political biases out of schools.
You should be ashamed of yourself. And this is, you should come out and apologize.
You're hurting me!
She kind of did.
You're hurting me! Ow! 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 Help! Help!
Dude, like, you're literally asking for help. It's a police officer. Like, you can clearly see that you messed up. There is no one to help you. A police officer is there to help you. He is helping you.
I am Admiral Rachel Levine, the Assistant Secretary for Health. I stand with the LGBTQI+ community as a proud, openly transgender woman.
Oh my God! Wait, what? That's the same person?
We might have a minister of health that can actually do a pull-up.
Wow, that actually is impressive.
Okay, what do you think? A lot of men want women to have the right to their children so they don't have to be good fathers.
Okay.
No, thank you.
I'd love to see you give birth.
I can't give birth.
Yo, shut your mouth.
I'm not one of these modern people that think men can give birth just because they want to be women.
I think you need to mind your own business.
Nice.
What if I were out here fighting pedophilia? Would I need to mind my own business?
Good. Not the same.
Not the same thing? Abusing children is abusing children. And you don't mind your business when children are being abused.
I'm Ukrainian, and this is house near war zone. I am Ukrainian.
Everybody has the right
Is your OF account. Yeah, you're not gaining sympathy points for being Ukrainian when men are losing their lives keeping your country safe and you ran away to America to get...
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is... Just change America to Germany. Literally. In Germany, you guys, I'm not gonna generalize, some people, some Ukrainian are abusing the system, all right? They are using Germany. They're driving better cars than Germans, and they're driving those cars to visit their families in Ukraine. Touristically. At this moment, as we speak.
On the internet and act like a
Holy child of God. That's what he was going to say. Imagine your country's getting turned into a parking lot while the women of your country flee and become digital prostitutes. That's crazy.
A pot-smoking slut.
Women I've been talking to are really concerned, and they're emotional, and I think a lot of them have a right to be.
Politicians aren't perfect. They're imperfect like everybody else.
That's
Trump's
true.
rhetoric isn't for everybody. His style isn't for everybody. We got a lot of good things done under Trump.
Okay, then what they did, meaning a woman's right to choose, is removed
That's
under
not
Trump.
the only issue in this world, okay? A percentage of the
But
female vote went up
wait, is it removed? I don't think it is.
2%. So are those women crazy? I mean, it's not 50%, but it's high 40s, and he got that. So ask those women. Like,
Yeah.
They voted for Trump. So clearly, it wasn't just abortion was the issue. Now, I agree. Even in very Republican states, pro-choice amendments have done very well. Okay, so it is a concern. I think most people are pro-choice. Okay, but at the end of the day, like, there's a lot of people. There's other things. They're concerned about the broken border. They're concerned about crime. They're concerned about inflation. They're concerned about a lot of other things. So women are not one.
I really don't think abortion is your biggest problem, America. I really don't think that's the biggest issue you have to deal with. And I don't think that's the issue the president should be dealing with right now. Like, there is much more going on. Let's get to that at specific point, okay? Like, let's now focus on something a bit more important.
Dimensional. Men are not one-dimensional. And so if you're upset about abortion, great. If that's your prime issue, then go live in a state that's pro-choice. If it's not your one issue...
Yeah, like, literally. Not all states have the same... Like, go and live in a different state. You are allowed to do that. It's not like countries. There's no borders between states. You're allowed to go and move somewhere where it suits you.
Like a lot of people,
there's a solution.
He got other things to care about, and he'll fix those things. Not totally, but he'll do his best.
I think it's easy for you to say as a man.
Well, dude, it's easy for me to say about a lot of things. Sure, I'm not.
I mean, what do you mean it is easy for you to say as a man? I feel like even abortion and pro-life, like, it literally affects men as well. It's not only affecting women, and it affects women's body, but also it affects a man's life too.
A woman. That's why I don't opine on abortion.
Why would he even go up and ask for his opinion if he was going to dismiss his argument
because he's a man?
It's easy for you to say as a man.
Yeah, like, why are you even asking him? You want a man opinion, you get a man opinion, and then you're like, easy for you to speak as a man. What is he supposed to speak as a woman? He is a man. That's his perspective. That is his opinion.
Who would have ever thought that most people care more about feeding their kids than killing their kids?
True.
He shouldn't have won, though.
But he did.
He shouldn't have won.
But he did.
You do see the facts that come with him becoming president, right? You do realize the changes that are about to come.
No, her life will not be affected whatsoever. And that's what she doesn't realize.
People like me, like your mother, your sister, your
What's going to happen to you?
Anybody in your family, your cousins, anybody who is a woman, anybody who has a reproductive system. Yeah.
You have a man. Okay, hear me out. You got yourself a man. Accidentally, you get pregnant. You get married. Or you end up living together, raising a child. Why is that a problem? That can actually make you closer to each other and love you. You have the support of a man next to you. You're not by yourself. You will not have to raise that child by yourself. I mean, if you have that question in mind, then question the man you are dating. That's it.
Their rights are going to be gone. It's like we're fighting for women's rights again.
We only 2 weeks into this damn...
It's like literally. Men are the one who fought for women to have rights at the end of the day. Besides other women in history, there were a lot of men who fought. I don't know exactly who. I can go and do the research and mention it in the next video. But like, you could not have done it by yourself. There were men on your side. Seek men like that who will protect you, who will be there for you. Because they do exist. It's not like they're against you suddenly. Like all men are like, hey, finally now I have the right to be against a woman.
And I'm ready to give up!
Ma'am, the only right that you should care about is your right to remain silent.
So my second question is, are you indigenous to the Americas? And also, is Donald Trump indigenous to the Americas?
He's brutal.
When you say indigenous, do you mean like I was born here?
Are you from an ancestral line that is considered indigenous to the Americas, or is Donald Trump?
I don't know that Trump is. I am approximately 1% Chippewa, so technically yes.
Exactly.
Right.
Thank you. That's all.
I don't think there was a third question.
It just makes
I don't think there is a third question. What does that show? Where did that come from?
no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Is it safe to say that based off of your comments, you're suggesting that these women at these abortion rallies are ugly and overweight?
Yes.
What do you say to people who think that those comments are offensive?
Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna go that far. I am not gonna go that far.
Be offended.
Let me make sure I get this on camera. No, real talk. I want to make sure I get this on camera.
Being offended is bad, guys.
They not fucking with you, right?
Yeah, I know. See, that's what happens when you put them on camera. What happened? Tell me what y'all just told me. Tell the camera what y'all just told me.
Just because he didn't want to remove his hat? Wow.
I didn't want to say it. They trying to kick me out, y'all, because I got my hat on. I got my hat on. They said they want me in here. That's crazy. I'm just in here watching the fight. I ain't do nothing.
Oh, you know what I think it could be? The reason, in my opinion, is probably it's televised or commercialized or in any way, like there is recordings and they don't want to bring political issue into it because they would think that the whole company is backsiding him and his opinion, and then they would have to come up with a statement for these ads and whatnot. Like, you know, I think maybe they didn't want to bring politics into the boxing aspects and into sport.
I'm just rocking my damn hat, bro. That's great. Let me put this shit on camera. No, real talk. Like, hold up. I had to make sure that I'm hearing what I'm hearing. That was crazy. Now they don't want to answer me.
You know what I hate in such situations is like bodyguards and whatnot. They will stop you, they will deny you, but they will never explain why. Like if they have an actual good explanation, I feel like I would be like, my bad, I understand now, and he would do. But what he thinks is the worst. Like he has the space to assume, and he is probably gonna assume the worst.
Because they bringing more niggas over here to get your ass out of here.
They bring more. Now they want to answer.
This voice
That's
is
crazy.
so gone.
That's crazy. It's okay. We gonna see. We gonna see because this hat ain't coming off. It's stuck. This shit glued.
Wait, someone said something?
Bro, he said, yeah, the owner, they said, yeah, you can't wear the hat in here, you gotta take it off. No, I'm not taking it off. No.
They should have told that when you walked in.
No, I'm not taking it off. I'm not taking off my hat.
If you wearing a MAGA hat, you a glutton for confrontation. That's like bending over to tie your shoes at a Diddy party. You already know what's gonna happen. If you want to know what it's like to be black in the 1940s, just throw on a MAGA hat.
And if you dare stand up and say that men should not be allowed to destroy women's athletic records, people who are against that are pure evil. They have no soul. Now, if you want to be transgender and be weird and men dress up like women, you can do that, I suppose.
Listen, I don't support saying be weird by dressing up as women and men. Like, if you want to be, this is my opinion, if you want to be transgender. But do not affect female wrestlers, female sportswomen, and male sportmen. Find your own category and group, and don't try to interfere with what has been working for centuries and centuries. It doesn't work like that. Genetics are a thing. If you were a man, you transgendered, you became a woman, you are still a transgender woman. You are not a 100 biological, you're not a biological woman. You will never be. It's the truth. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. It's the truth. You will always be genetically stronger, biologically stronger than a biological woman. And then you wanna go compete in a woman category, and then you will win for sure. That is not fair. Put yourself in a woman's position. That is definitely not fair towards a woman. So if you are looking for equality, don't forget and don't literally how would I say it, don't remove the equality within women as well. Why do you have to shit on one gender in order to get your rights? No, we can make a category for you. And I would even argue that transgender men against transgender men and transgender women against transgender women, we would not put a transgender woman and transgender men together against each other. That is also not fair. All right, let's make it fair.
But we're going to watch it because that's so weird as to indicate that danger is on the horizon. But when you start forcing it into athletics and you start forcing it into children's school and you hold drag queen events in Texas where fat perverted men dress up like female prostitutes and sing, "I love it when you kiss me where I pee." That's who these people are. They're perverted, they're deranged, they're evil, they're toxic, and they're against God's miraculous creation that is epitomized by a nuclear family, mom, dad, discipline, nurturing, discipline, guidance, discipline, education, true north compass setting. The left is on a due south compass setting, and we've got to put an end to that. We have got to stop these people and not allow this kind of violent assault to happen.
There's an old
I
saying,
agree with him.
nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Well, this morning at 2:23, Congress released a monster 1,012-page bill with $1 trillion price tag. They're rushing to pass the bill before you have a chance to read it. Why? Well, because it's full of pork. And we've been digging through it, and here's what you're paying for. Liz Warren is spending $850,000 on a gay senior citizen home in Boston. Florida has the villages, Massachusetts has the village people. We're spending $15 million to pay for Egyptians' college tuition. Egyptian tuition, not Egyptians who live in America, Egyptians in Egypt. Egyptian tuition. So
why would you pay $15 million to why? They're not even Americans.
Illegals to go to college here, and now we're paying for the tuition before I guess they even cross the border. Speaking of Egypt, Gold Bar Bob's sending $400,000 to a gay activist group that teaches elementary school kids about being trans.
You got sales tax, income tax, property tax, tolls just to drive on the road. Hell, a homeless man can set up an encampment right on the sidewalk that you pay for, but let you stay in a parking spot for 1 minute too long and they gonna write you a ticket, which is basically another tax. It's crazy to me that our government can take so much of our money, mismanage it, and then just ask for more money. They spending our money like they at the strip club, and to be honest, I wouldn't mind taxes if they actually spend it on things that the American people need. If I walked into a bank with the credit score that America has, I would never get a loan. Before our government asks us for more taxes, they need to start showing us that they got better spending habits. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or a L, and give me the HBO special. That's the Help Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content.
I loved it.
Till next time.
Till next time. Thanks so much. Yeah. Damn, man. I haven't got into this topic since ever. I always tried to avoid politics and social issues because I was always neutral. I didn't want to offend anybody. I didn't want I was like, if you're happy, I am happy. But I think that opinion would be completely fine 4 or 5 years ago, maybe even 8 to 10 years. we are at a position and we are in situation now where you gave a hand, you gave like fingers and they want the whole hand, you gave a hand, they want the whole arm, you know, and then eventually when you see that your rights have been crossed, that they are shitting all over you, that they don't care about you, they're not giving anything back, that's when you're like, wait, man, like I am nice, I am a good person, but I'm not dumb. All right, like there is that difference, and I can already foresee the future if we continue saying yes, 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 and I don't like it. It's not something I want my own children to grow in. Now that I became a mother, now I'm like, okay, I cannot be neutral anymore. I have to fight for my child and for his future, because Germany is not any better. I will be making some videos related to Germany as well. It's not any better here for kids growing up and for the woke interfering in the growth in social, cultural, political, sport, any type of issues out there. Like, I don't like where it is going, and that's why I'm trying to educate myself a bit more, and I'm trying to fight more. I hope you understand me. If not, then this is not place for you, but I bet there are people out there who share the same opinion, and you guys are more than welcome. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the content. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video, guys.